Hello everybody, welcome back to Beck's Flavor. Welcome to my kitchen. If this is the first time that you're stopping by, my name is Becca and welcome to my kitchen. In my kitchen, we cook everything, anything that is edible. You find it here on Beck's Flavor. Also, thank you to all my old subscribers. Thank you for coming back. I appreciate you guys so very much. On today's menu, I am going to be showing you how I make my authentic Ghana Waakye stew. Yeah, Waakye is a staple dish in Ghana that a lot of people love. It's rice cooked in beans. It's so decadent and so good. And what makes Waakye is the stew. Okay, so I'm going to be showing you how to make this lovely stew. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share, comment below with anything that you'd like me to know about. Okay, so let's get into today's cooking. I have got here all my meat and all the other ingredients that I will be needing to make my waakye stew. You can also change the meat or any other ingredient that you want, and I will put all the ingredients in the description box below, so please check that out. I have blended my tomatoes that I'm going to be cooking separately. This ensures that when I put it in the oil or later on in the stew, it's not going to bubble up and you can get hurt that way. And then I will add my bay leaves into it, allow it to cook until it's all simmered down. To season my meat, I've got some cubes here, so shrimp cube and maggi cube. Then I've got half a nutmeg, that's for the stew later on, all-purpose seasoning, shrimp seasoning, clove, white pepper, fennel powder and some thyme, and I've also got some salt. I will start off by cooking my meat, so I'll add all the meat into the pot. I will not be adding the fish because I'm going to fry the fish later on to put in the stew. So right now, I'm just going to cook the meat alone. So to the meat now, I'll add my ginger paste and I'll then add my garlic paste, and I'll go ahead and also add all the seasonings that I showed you before, apart from the nutmeg, into the meat as well. And when I do this, I won't be adding any more seasoning or spices into the actual stew because I will be adding the stock of this meat, so with all that seasoning into the stew. And after that, if you need a bit more salt or whatever else you need, you can also go ahead and add that as well. I will then add a little bit of water, not too much, just so that I can get the stock that I need and require for my stew, and give everything a quick stir together to make sure that all the seasoning are in the right places. My meat has been cooking for about 10-15 minutes. I'm just going to give it a quick check and see, and I will allow it to cook for a little bit more. My meat is now ready, all cooked and tender, so I will be removing them from the stock and I will put the stock aside. Don't get rid of the stock. That is where all your seasonings are and the taste is going to be amazing. Okay, so keep the stock, please. In my oil now, I'm going to be frying half of the meat, and to the meat I will be adding some chopped onions. I've chopped it in big chunks and I'll be frying this together with the meat. This is the secret to your lovely waakye stew. It's going to make the stew taste so good, so don't skip this step, okay? My meat is all ready and I'll just be removing them from the oil together with the onions, but I will separate the onions out of it once I finish taking everything out of the oil, because if you try to take the onions out one by one, it's going to be a struggle. Okay, so remove everything together, set aside, and take your time to take all the onions out to blend later on. Then I'll fry the second batch of my meat and repeat the same process again. The second batch is now done, so I'll just go ahead and remove it from the oil as well. Now that all the meat is fried, I'll go ahead and fry my fish. I only put a bit of salt and white pepper onto my fish because when I put it in the stew, everything is flavorful already, so I do not need a lot of seasoning on the fish. My fish is now golden brown and crispy, just the way I like it, so I will be taking this out of the oil and get ready to prepare my stew. I will use the same oil because it contains all the lovely juices from the meat. To start my stew, I'll be adding the ginger, the garlic and the remaining onion and my scotch bonnet into my blender with a little bit of water to blend it all together. Don't forget to put your fried onion also, because this is what's going to make your waakye stew great, okay? I will add all the blended onions and everything else into the oil mixture, give it a stir and leave it to cook for about 10 minutes. So after about 10-15 minutes, I'm going to go ahead and add in my tomato paste and also wait for that to cook for about another 10-15 minutes. I want everything to cook nicely and slowly so that it makes the stew taste nice. Don't rush the stew, okay? The longer everything cooks together, the nicer everything blends in and the stew will become so good. So don't rush the process, all right? After a little while, I'll add in my curry powder and then I'll grate in half of my nutmeg. You guys know I like fresh nutmeg, that's just preference, but you can also just use the nutmeg that is already grated in the store. It works fine. I was struggling with this nutmeg was not having it and I was not having it. Come what may, my stew has to be great, okay? Give everything a stir together and leave it to cook for a little bit. After about 5 minutes more, this is looking great and my tomato has also finished cooking. So I will go ahead and add in my tomato so that all the stew can come together nicely. Because the tomato is already been cooked, it won't take long for all the stew sort of to come together and be ready. I will now go ahead and add in all the juices from my meat that I previously set aside, mix everything together and allow this to cook for about 5 more minutes. After about 10 minutes, I'm going to go ahead and add in my meat and mix everything together. Right now, our stew is literally nearly done. It's almost done. Just add in all the meat and that's it. And there you have it. Our waakye stew is all done. I cannot wait to have this with my waakye. And speaking of waakye, be sure to stay on the channel because I'll be showing you how to make waakye very soon. So if you haven't subscribed yet, please go ahead and subscribe. Press the notification icon so you don't miss any of my future upcoming videos. And if you like this video, please go ahead and give me a thumbs up, like and share with all your friends. Comment below, let me know what kind of trimmings you like with your waakye, or if you've never had waakye before, let me know if you like to try this. Okay, now don't forget to subscribe if you haven't so on your way out, and I will see you next time in my video. Take care of yourself. Bye bye.